Welcome back to Sink the Bismarck. Wolf 190D, your host here, your captain, your admiral. I don't know, something along those lines. Anyway, we're back and we're progressing through 1924 pretty quickly. Which means, I think, that we're approaching, let me see here. I think 1965 is the maximum that one of these can run. So let's see if we can't finish this campaign off before we get to that point. All right. Research. We've got Mark IV 12s coming up, and we've got Mark IV 7s coming up. And let's go ahead and take a look at these ship designs, because we have modern battleship hulls now. Which means I think we can go ahead and build the Scharnhorst. Or is it the Scharnhorst, or was it the... No, it should be the Scharnhorst class. Yeah, it's the Scharnhorst class. So the Scharnhorst and the Gneisenau. Let's take a look-see. What do we got for them, Johnny? Well, for today, what we have... Anyway, yes, there we go. Okay, so the Scharnhorst, the Gneisenau, these were 38,700 ton ships, right? 38,700 ton ships. And we actually can't make them that small, can we? I don't know. Let's see. Though the smallest we can get is 42.5. Oh, we also have the modern destroyers. The standard modern destroyers. And we could make those 2,000 tons and probably be good for from here to the end of all time. But let's see here. The Scharnhorsts, fast battleship / battle cruiser. So were the Scharnhorst? I mean, it's a fast battleship, but maybe that's a thought. Maybe that is a thought. I'll tell you what. Because we might get a battle cruiser hull that is more fitting for what we're trying to do here. What were the dimensions? The beam is 98 feet. And 98.9 is the smallest that it gets. The draft on the Scharnhorst were 31.8 feet. We'll just say 30. I don't know. What's the minimal draft? Oops, nope. The draft is going to be more. It's like 38 feet. Doesn't quite get it there, does it? Minimal build on these. That's the minimum build. We got main towers, we got secondary towers. The secondary towers actually have a turret position on them. Though the Scharnhorst doesn't get that. We might be looking into something else. Another hull type. It could be built on a battle cruiser. I don't know. Um, the funnels look right. The main guns are definitely there. Mark 4s, Mark 4s. Mark 3 12s, Mark 3 13s. You know what? We're going to come back to that. Let's go ahead and take a look at this modern destroyer, though. Now that's what I'm talking about. This is what we want for our destroyer build. What does 2,000 tons get us? They can go up to 2,470 tons. But let's go ahead and build a 2,000 ton destroyer. We can put an advanced tower on here, or we can go with one of these small refit towers. Let's go with one of the small refit towers. I like the sound of that. Okay. And this is going to be a V2000. Doesn't that sound like something from Mystery Science Theater? 36 knots, but we've already got 36 knot destroyers. So let's see if we can't do 38 knots without stressing the hull too much. Okay. I'll leave the beam. You know what? Let's take the beam down -3 and go back to 2,000 tons. No. Or, well, actually, I think yes. Let's go with oil fuel. We're going to go with, let's leave the natural turbines on right now. Geared turbine 2 versus turbo electric. It's 170 versus 116 with 500,000. So what's the difference between let's see, 12. That's it. So let's put the geared turbine number 2 in there, even though we're approaching a million per month. 1,300, 1,500. Let's put regular old geared turbines in there. Secondary tower. What do we want for a secondary tower? Let's put a barbette tower. Four-inch twins. Okay. I don't know. What do we want to do here? Because I can put a targeting tower on top of that little blob there. No, that's a big damn refit tower. Small refit tower 2. That's a lot. Maybe we go with small refit tower number 1. Let's go with the small refit tower number 1. That'll give it that. Okay, and then for secondary tower, I think I'm going to want to go with targeting towers. 9, 7, 7, 18. 9, 9, 7, 7, and 18. Yeah, but the targeting tower gives me that. And what I can do on the stern is do the barbette, the double barbette for small guns. Okay. And then what we can do with that is that. And then we can mount two fat quad torpedo tubes on the back side, just like this. There we go. Okay. Now, I don't think I want to do anything like that, but no, and I don't want to use that one because that one just looks goofy. And that one's too heavy. So let's go ahead with, let's see here. Alright, and we can mount and mount. There we go. Okay, that actually gives us a good spread. Alright, and then for secondaries, what we can do is stick a couple of stick a couple of dual, I don't know, 47s, or should we do 57s, or maybe we just do single 88s. 7.5 tons. Oops. Yeah, they're not gonna do it there, are they? No, we can do it there. We just have to put them in the right spot. Okay. I really don't want to put those up there. I really don't. Yeah, I mean, you know, you can jack guns anywhere you want, really. But I'm gonna put those twin 88s on the sideboard here on the freeboard. Okay. Problem is we're already at weight. So how about we just eliminate? There we go. How about we just put that up there like that? And then tube powder is still the most stable. And I like picric acid on these guys. We're going to go with reduced shells. We're going to go with light shells, reduced light shells, semi-ballistics, and we're popping holes in any destroyer that comes up. Incendiaries, right? 21-inch torpedoes. Some parts are badly placed. What parts are badly placed? I don't understand. Do you understand? Because I sure don't. We'll go with a coincidence number 3. I'm going to go with hydrophones and an RDF radio, and we're already overweight. Zippity doodah. Drop that back to 20-inch torpedo. These are destroyers. They don't need to have big fat torpedoes on them, do they? Or do they? Though, of an interesting note, but this is 102, so it actually torpedoes comport for the most part. 2350, that's 74 actually. But 51 to 102, so 2 of those makes 1 of those. Go figure. Or do we want to just go up to 5-inch guns? Oh, wait a tick. Geez, I'm an idiot sometimes. We're going to go with a double bottom. We're going to go with reinforced bulkheads, and we're going to go with anti-flood number 2. And it's still 38 knots is way too fast. So let's drop it to 37 knots. Let's drop it to 36 knots. 36.5. Nope. 36 knots is about what we're going to be able to get right now. Unless we go balls out and get the geared turbines. No, geared double geared steam turbines. 1924, 1916. Oh my God, we don't even have good steering yet. Shaft number 1. Okay. Minehunter 4. Oh my God, and depth charge 3. We don't have room on this, do we? Okay, well then let's eliminate that. It's drag. Well, if I strip the 88s off. Semi-automatic reloading. How about that? If I put that there, that can go there. That can go there. And that can go there. And there we go. Problem is the forward weight is still bad. Okay. That barbette weighs 16 tons. What can we do to shed weight? Fuel. Actually, wish that had occurred to me sooner. Well, we got semi-automatic with electro-hydraulic turrets. Ah, that's what it is. The turret armor is way too much. Okay. We'll have to see how these guys do, but yeah, actually, they're not hateful. Picric acid with tube powder is gonna help to balance out the chance of fire. Okay. Those are our V2000s. Got Mine Hunter 4, Depth Charge 3. We got Hydro 3. Yeah, so these guys are set up real good for fleet actions. Except for the forward weight offset. Okay. There we go. "36 knots though, that's all they get. German destroyers aren't very fast ultimately. I guess there's going to be ways that we can alter that later, but you know. Okay. Now that those 1600s are done, we've managed to build 36 of them in a relatively short amount of time. So let's go ahead and build 6 of these. Finances. Okay. Let's go back over here real quick. Cause what are we doing? What's happening? Is he still repairing? Yes, he is. Okay. Well, he's done. That's right. Okay. So anyway, 16,500 ton heavy cruiser. Mark IV 7s and Mark IV 12s. Maybe we'll build an intermediate battleship until we figure out what's going on with the Scharnhorst. Though, you pull up the design. I mean, it's relatively straightforward. So I don't know. Should we go ahead and do it? It'll have 3 triple 11s. We've got decent tech on our 11-inch guns now. Oh God, quintuple torpedo tubes? Coastal mine layer sub. Funny thing is that's slated at 1910. And here it is, 1924, and we're just now getting to it. Okay. Okay. I guess we're going to have to influence this now. So let's go ahead and increase tension with France. Pillau really is our most active port. I hardly ever build any battleships out of there, though, is the funny thing. And I've got another 35,000 tons that I can go ahead and what happens if I move my fleet up into my allies? Can I help him with that? Wouldn't that be nice? Hmm. Now it's tempting. Why don't I just take all of these guys? Yeah, let's go ahead and scrap them. We don't need to be building them anymore. And that means that the 1500s are now gone. Speaking of the 1500s, Mark 412s. Advanced triple turrets, very nice. Okay. I reckon what we're going to do now is welcome to 1925, which means we're about 40 years out from the end of the line. Whatever that means. Okay. I think we finish up with those Verths, and then we go ahead and refit all of our fleets and see about what that gets us. $209 out of $283. Because, I mean, the ships that we got, I don't have to have modern battleships. I could build probably one fleet of those, and he would dominate an entire area by himself. Or by herself, rather. So I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I want to threaten Spain. Okay, let's threaten Spain. Spain wanted to pay it off. Yes, let's threaten France. France wanted to pay it off. Okay, well, I think we're about at a point now where we can just start threatening everybody. Improve diesel electric propulsion, so subs are getting better. Okay. Politics. Yeah. I really do want to go to war with France, because France is going to bring in Brazil. And if I can go to war with Brazil, well, that would just make things a lot more fun, wouldn't it? Where did all those the last of my 1600, where did they come out? Palau? Okay. Let's reposition you guys to let's just say Santo Domingo. Go ahead, all of you guys go. Those are 15s. Those are 15s. Okay. This ship, we'll go with this battleship group. And the Comet, I'm pretty sure it's this group right here. Yeah, okay. Now, ship designs. Let's see here. Rune, Thuringia, Hessen, V-15s, Koenig, Kaiser, Bayern, MG-42 V2. Let's see here. 32,000. All right. Let's move the Baden. Actually, hang on just a second. Medusa, nobody else is damaged, so yes, let's move Baden. And because Bayerns are at 3, it should be a quick upgrade for them. Those guys are done. The runes are under repair, and there's one of the runes are in the Irish Sea. Okay, we'll have to get him eventually as well. Okay. 5 months on the Wilhelmshavens and the Graf Spee. We'll send the Graf Spee back out there. Protect. And they're on protect as well. And those are 16s, right? Nope, those are 15s. Okay. Great Britain, Spain, Japan. I don't know if I want to stir up anything with the Japanese just yet. Primarily because I don't have much over here. Though, you know, honestly, I've probably got more than enough to take on whatever he's got. Probably, maybe, possibly. That's a big fleet. But this is my 20-gun ship we're talking about.
Mic off. Mic on.
Okay. Sorry. I had to dip out for just a second. Don't you love it when dinner's like a lot later than they should be? Mm. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about those Prinz Heinrich type cruisers. Like I said, they're sort of a stopgap to something much more. I don't know. Maybe we go ahead and provoke Austria-Hungary. I mean, we've got a very powerful fleet right there. Speaking of powerful fleets, where is the Donar and the Lothringen? Okay. Okay. Tell you what, I'm gonna move the Steyr over there. Move him with the scatter gun. Alright, let's see here. 2 turns and 1 turn. Okay. Limburg is done. And we're going to go ahead and put the Baden in there. Alright, so let me see here. Gotta keep checking. It's gonna be for a while now. It's gonna be every turn. Making sure nothing has come up. 1200. Let's go ahead and clean that. We build the Hessens. Huh. That's funny, actually. Wiesbaden's. Okay. Okay. Alright. Move on to the next turn. Canada scrapped the Duncan. Spain did something. San Pedro class battleship. Okay. Let's see here. I think it's going to be the Bayerns. And how long do the Bayerns take? They take 6 months. All right. Let's go ahead and proceed. Also on the topic are the runes. Let's go ahead and refit the rune. It's going to take 6 months, but whatever. And then it's like 43,000 tons. And the Koenigs are 28.6. Good. We can get one of those Koenigs going. All right. Okay. Um, Gazelle and the Karlsruhe. Let's see. Stuttgart. Hmm. Hmm. What did I say I had? I had like 40,000 tons or something like that. 43,000 tons. Um, why not? Let's go ahead and get two of the Byrons at the same time. Or do I want to try V15s? You know what? We're just going to leave the 15s over there. Actually, as a matter of fact, let's take those 15s and we're going to refit every single one of them. Okay. Move ships. The Spanish are on their way out. They're fixing to check out too. Mm-hmm. Which one was it again? Ah, it's the Prince Regent Luitpold. Let's send him on over to Kingston. Kingston's got a rather large harbor, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see. Nuremberg. This is Nuremberg. That's a Nuremberg. Um, Okay. Advanced triple turrets. Mine layer sub 1. Sweden wants to buy the Ariadne. Yes, you can. Denmark would like to buy the Zeadler. Yes, you can. Okay. Okay. We got, let me see here. We got a Koenig. We got a Kaiser. Well, let's see. We got a Kaiser that's repairing right now. That's going to take 10 bloody months. My God. It's a long refit. 1500s, the Koenig, the Kaiser, the Bayern, the 42 V2. Ah, that does remind me. 4 months. That means I've got some 12s that are in need of stripping in Friedrich Wilhelmshaven. That was it too. Limited mothball. Okay. Okay, they're going to Santo Domingo. I should have been aware of that. One more turn on that guy. Okay. Not the Soviets, not right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and up our GDP. Accuses you and your staff for delays and disruption of ship construction contracts. Um, yeah, let's take a little. Yeah. If I didn't know any better, I'd say the other two Verths are almost done. Nope, they're not. Um, it's because some ships have finished repairing the V-15s. Let's go ahead and proceed on that. The Kaiser is due for a 10-month refit. Good grief. Okay, let's do it. The Kaiser, the Bayern, the 42 V2. Oh, the 42 V2 also just finished. Okay, so because he was a 30,000 ton ship, I've got another 50,000 tons actually that I can dedicate to. Let's go ahead and do the Württemberg. That's done. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw him in there too. And in Santo Domingo, let's go ahead and move those two over to that fleet. Portugal's new leader. So let's see here. Swift military operation to occupy Portugal, 307,000 tons. And no, we don't need to worry about that right now. Sweden wants to buy Hamburg. That's fine. Let them buy it. Now let's see here. Finance. Oh man, are the Worths done? Yep, they are. Both of them are done too. Okay, that means we can start refitting ships in earnest. Bayern, the Württemberg. Let's get him underway. I think also we've got a Rune that's probably repairing at the moment. Battle cruiser Hessens. Okay. Let's go ahead and send Friedrich de Grosso over there. Fleet. Ship design. Okay. Anyway. Let me see here. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? No? Alright. Well, that's going to take care of everything then. So, you get a nice pan out there. There we go. Anyway, folks, as always, thanks for joining for today's broadcast. As always, if you're enjoying the content and you haven't done so already, please be sure to drop a like, a subscribe, and or a follow. It does help the channel to grow. So anyway, folks, till next time, this is Wolf190D signing off.